All right, well, after last week where we discussed some long shots to win the Australian Open, let's go over the top contenders now. These are all people who, of course, will be right in the mix of things here towards the end of the tournament. And one of these people, I think, has the best shot of being crowned the 2024 champion down under. We'll get started with the guy who is the favorite, really, to win the title, and no shock at all, in Novak Djokovic. What else is there to say about the guy, right? He's won this tournament 10 times already. He's a 24-time major champion. And right now, he's looking to surpass Margaret Court for the most major championships all time in men's and women's tennis. So, not going to spend too much time on him. Let's go further down the line here. Up next, we got Carlos Alcaraz, the world number 2 player. He, of course, is coming off a great 2023 season. What's there, again, another guy, what's there to say at this point about him? He's a young phenom. We know he's going to be in the mix of every single tournament that he's in. He's a well-balanced player across all surfaces. And let's not forget too, right? He's missed last year's tournament, so I'm sure he's going to look to make up for the lost time there. And we know that he gets it done on the hard court surfaces. He already won a U.S. Open championship, and last year we know he lost in the semifinals. They're kind of shocking to hear him say afterwards, where he didn't think he was mature enough for the moment, when we've seen him win a U.S. Open title, and then last year win a Wimbledon title, and that Wimbledon title too, right? He got the win over Novak Djokovic, so we know he can get it done on the big stage with the biggest of them all. All right, so now moving along with the list here, we got Daniil Medvedev. Now, Medvedev's a guy, right? Hard court's always going to be in the mix of things there. He's won a U.S. Open championship. He's lost multiple times on hard court surfaces in the finals, including twice here down under in the Australian Open, losing in the finals in 2021 to Novak Djokovic and 2022 to Rafa Nadal. And that match with Rafa, let's remember too, he probably should have won that tournament, right, guys? He's up 2-0. He was up a break in the third set, then would go on to lose in 5 sets to Rafa, giving Rafa his second Australian Open title. So I know he's the guy that's always going to be in the mix whenever it comes to a hard court. Expect him to be deep into this tournament here and even possibly having a good shot of winning this tournament. And speaking of guys have a great shot of winning this tournament, a guy that's probably a sleeper a little bit. I know people are projecting him to win a tournament this year, but most people have him late in the year in the U.S. Open. But Jannik Sinner's a guy who's actually coming into this tournament with a lot of momentum, right? He had a great ending to the 2023 season. He lost the ATP Finals to Novak Djokovic, a tournament he probably should have won. He's looked really great on the hard court surfaces. He made a great run late in the year in a tournament, winning his first ATP 1000 tournament. So a lot of things going well for Jannik Sinner. He really looks the part. Again, I know a lot of people are saying look out for him later in the year with the U.S. Open title, but still, he's a guy I don't think people are really looking at here for 2024 in the Australian Open. I expect him to be in the tournament late in this one here, making a deep run as well. Those are your big ones, I think, here for the Australian Open. Of course, Novak Djokovic, probably the favorite out of all those guys. So we'll see how it plays out. Let me know what you guys think.